Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to day 10 of 10 Days of Lightness. Breathing into this space, welcoming you in. Today we are joining a global meditation inspired by Dr. Bruce Lipton and his team. And good morning, Brenda. Good morning, everybody who's joining us today. So today, in just 2 minutes, we are going to gather with this global meditation that is occurring around the planet right now. 11 o'clock this morning and 11 o'clock tonight, tomorrow again. Amplifying the energy of harmony, unconditional love, collaboration, co-creation, seeing the world coming together in peace, coming together in the heart of unity, coming together in the light of love. So there are some of you that I know my song, Love Is All. And please sing along. Let's take a moment. If you don't know the song, or if you want to just listen, let's gather in right now I've lit a white candle as our focus of presence right now. And let's breathe into this space together from wherever you are joining me in the world, wherever we are co-creating this beautiful web of light, this beautiful network, heart to heart, energetically of peace. This gathering, the 10 Days of Lightness, has been an antidote to the energy and the narrative of fear. And it is an opportunity for us to drop into our heart space and to contact the divine light that dwells within each one of our hearts. I feel you here with me. I'm feeling so much love. Thank you for joining me today. My song, Love Is All, came to me 15 years ago as a prayer for humanity, as an ode to the living light of the divine feminine. So as you are gathering with me here, let us together contact the deep energy, the divine feminine grace that is rising on the planet now, in contrast to the energy of fear and division and dissolution. That as all of the energy that is falling away, it is making space for this deep grace to flood the planet right now. So as we are singing together about love being all, breathe into the knowing that you came to this planet at this time now to share your unique note, to be a part of this symphony of transformation. So let us imagine the world greening with beautiful plant life, the flowers of spring emerging, and just as spring is emerging on planet Earth, so too are we experiencing this renaissance within ourselves of this infinite power to contribute all that we've come to contribute through our own experience of love in action. So, together now, from this heart of grace, we offer this song prayer to all sentient beings on the planet. May all beings be set free from their pain and suffering. Holy wind, the angels call, for love is all. Love is all. cast away my suffering. Sing your truth down to my bones, for love is all. Love is all. Holy wind, I'll do my part. Make a sail of my heart. Bind me to your ship of love. I hear you call. Love is all. Sweet Sophia, make us wise. Shakti, fill us with your fire. Oh, Shekinah, make us whole. For love is all. Love is all. In a world of war and woe, wash away these tears that flow. Warm our hearts so cold with fear. Draw us near. Draw us near. May all be set free from their pain and suffering. Holy wind, the angels call. For love is all. Love is all. Holy wind, we hear the angels call. For love is all. Love is all. And in the presence of this divine light, we give deep and profound thanks for the source of all that is overlighting this time on earth. protecting, guiding, and holding each being on planet Earth, all who are suffering in pain. May you feel the light of this song, of this love, generated heart to heart across the planet. May you be wrapped in the light of this divine love, this compassion that is growing up through each one of our hearts as we are touched by this great shift on planet Earth, asking us to grow our compassion, to deepen our sense of connection to each other, knowing that we are not separate, knowing that each one of us is a spark of this divine light. May all beings be set free from their pain and suffering. And may all beings feel the light that is growing on the planet now, that is part of this evolutionary shift, this awakening, the ascension of humanity. Let us imagine now that this song light that we created, with the support of the angels from the heavenly realms through each one of our hearts, this gathering of grace rippling across the planet now. Let us vision and envision a world that has come home to the truth that we are love, that there is enough for all, to the truth that this planet can support all of us when we share, to the knowing that we came for these times, to awaken from the nightmare of separation and fear, that we may together stitch a new garment for the highest good of all, made from the threads of the golden light of the divine itself, stitched from the threads of humility, of compassion and kindness, of the vibrant beauty that we are envisioning now, seeing a world that is green and glowing with goodness for each being on the planet, for every sentient creature, for every four-legged, for every two-legged, knowing that we carry this blueprint of magnificence within us, to release the grip of the ego and the feeling that there isn't enough or that we are not enough. An awakening to the dream, to the truth, the dream that is seeking us, to awaken us to knowing that each one of us carries a note for this symphony of transformation, carries the very abundance and brilliance and innovation, intelligence, divine intelligence, to co-create a planet alive with grace and goodness. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? This is the great mother love, birthing in each one of us a desire to care for each other so deeply and purely that all division, boundaries, borders dissolve. That we come into the heart of oneness so easily, seeing that it matters not how we are clothed in the skin of one color or another. Gender dissolves, borders dissolve. Our ages are nothing. We are all here as a living expression of this divine love. We seem to be physical beings, and yes, we have all taken on a skin and bone suit, and aren't we grateful to dance here in this place, alive on planet Earth now? There is a love that is rising now, counter to the darkness, that is so brilliant, so powerful, so bright that the dark has no hold. It simply cannot touch this luminous illumination, the truth of who we are. I'm going to get words I want to share. This is a poem that came to me last summer, and I share it with you now as part of this knowing that we are awakening to embrace all parts of our journey, to lean in to the discomfort and the not knowing. And in fact, it is a beautiful gift of humility and our awakening to dwell in the space of not knowing, not having an opinion, a positive or negative charge, simply dwelling in the space of curiosity and wonder, faith and trust, that all of the difficulties, the challenges, the squeeze has come as part of this birthing. Know this: the very thing that stirs your suffering, awakens your compassion, is the key to your magnificence. The doorway to freedom is to cease all grasping, to surrender the illusion of control, unravel the ways that you have told yourself that you are too much, too little. The very thing that sings in your blood and makes you light up, that causes you to be brave and speak up, is the thing that you came to express, embody, be excited about, engage others with, quietly sit in empathy with. Know this: as you eat the monster of your fear, small bite by bite, you will become formidable, translucent. Your love will shine and inspire and trigger, entrance and entrain. Know this: we are undergoing a massive transformation, shifting from the engine of envy, separation, shame, greed, and fear to a new operating system driven by love and benevolence. You have received the download. Know this: it feels like everything is falling apart, losing ground. There is a love beauty emerging through each one of our hearts, a kindness, a connection, a divine offering, a garden redolent with seeds bursting with light. You are this, all of it, the creation and the creator. know this. Your love is given as a sacred offering for you to offer again and again in a myriad of ways. And your life is simply an opening to how this love will arise and be given through your heart and your hands. Your offering, your openness, your gratitude is everything. You came here to know this. And so, drinking in this knowing and understanding that this blueprint is that it's about unlocking the gates, pulling back the curtains from your heart. We're going to move a little bit here now. I'm going to sit down. So my beloved technical director is going to shift a bit, so bear with the shaking. Going down to sit down. Thank you, thank you. So, we came here to know this. We came here to know that everything that is arising in us, that is this call to express, it could be our sacred anger, our indignation, the need, the desire to be the change, as Gandhi said, that we wish to see in the world, to embody that. My beloved, one of my most powerful and beloved mentors, Barbara Marx Hubbard, who many of you on this gathering today who are here in the circle also followed the teachings of our bright and beautiful teacher Barbara Marx Hubbard, who just passed away a year ago last week. She called this energy rising in us vocational arousal. It is this passionate elixir of the change maker that we came in this blueprint of benevolence, that each one of us is needed for the shift on planet Earth, and that we are meant to find each other. We are meant to share our strengths, that other people have their piece of the peace. That as we come together, when two or more are gathered, we amplify this intelligence, this inspiration. We support each other, we lift each other, we are a mirror to each other. We light up the part in our hearts that says, yes, 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 I feel that too. So this beautiful knowing is birthing now, heart to heart across planet Earth. And today, just getting everything organized here technically. With this gathering that is taking place globally at 11 o'clock this morning, some people may have meditated last night at 11, but the invitation from Bruce Lipton and his team is 8 hours at 11 o'clock morning and night to tune in and envision the world as a beautiful heaven on earth, where people are playing and laughing, and beyond this time where we can't be together, where we're envisioning and seeing and knowing that what is birthing in us now is something so powerful and beautiful that it takes us to that space as we imagine, so it is. So please, if you are drawn to join in at 11:11, these global meditations We know, if you watch the video that's in my link, Dr. Bruce Lipton talks about the fact that it's been scientifically proven that our ability to contact one another, we call it telepathy, connecting in the field, that our intelligence, our mind, our thoughts are like radio waves. We are transmitters. And so it is so powerful for us to connect this way. And as we come together, the light exponentially grows. Our joy is seeded as we each amplify each other's thoughts, each other's visions of this world whole and vibrant, where love is the baseline frequency, as right now we can feel in the field so much uncertainty and fear and distress and overwhelm, that these meditations are meant to catalyze the higher vibrations of love and light. So today, I've been bringing a poem and a reading and sounding or a mantra to each one of these virtual circles. And today I want to bring to our circle the Gayatri mantra. So the Gayatri mantra is one of the most ancient and sacred mantras in the Eastern traditions. It translates into English as the eternal earth, air, heaven, that glory, that the resplendence of the sun, may we contemplate the brilliance of that light, and may the sun inspire our minds. So the Gayatri mantra is literally an evocation of the light, the solar light that gives life and energy to every growing thing on planet Earth, which of course includes us. And right now, the shift even in the celestial bodies, in our sun, is magnificent. I invite you to look up, if you don't already know the work of Sandra Walter. On my resources for resilience page on my website, I have a link to her website. I'll put it on there again today. And right now, on every Sunday, Sandra does unity meditation. So we're actually connecting in with that, another field of this amplification of the grid of love we are tuning into. And Sandra has been teaching about the fact that the solar radiance that we're receiving is shifting, that it is actually shifting from a kind of yellow gold color years ago, that right now, I know you're not supposed to look directly at the sun, but if you look at the sun carefully, you will see that it is actually a platinum radiance that we are receiving now. We are being flooded with light that is activating our DNA, that is activating the crystalline codes within our bodies, that we are literally shifting from the denser, heavier, carbon-based templates as human beings to becoming crystalline. And I want to show my beautiful quartz, smoky quartz crystal point that I use, that literally we can feel when we hold a crystal, the incredibly grounded energy in this crystal being. It holds a frequency that is so energizing, and it the thing about crystals is that it holds a frequency that doesn't shift or change with energies that are in the world as we do. We as humans tend to have ups and downs and ride the roller coaster, but there is a grounded frequency in a crystal that is a stasis that we can connect into, a firmament from the earth people, So I'm using crystal medicine a lot these days, and I bring it in today as we're going to be chanting. So the Gayatri Mantra is from the Rig Veda, an early Vedic text written between 1800 and 1500 BCE. It's mentioned in the Upanishads, and it's known from the Bhagavad Gita to be a poem of the divine. And the sun in the mantra represents both the physical sun and the divine sun in us. So as we contact the vibrational medicine, the sonic codes of this mantra, we are literally tuning in to this solar radiance and activating the light within us that charges us with this beautiful, nourishing, literally the light of the growth that simply activates every living being. When we think about every spring flower that's budding, when the sun, on a hot day, the sun rises, and all of those seedlings that were in the dark earth simply rise, are coaxed up to greet the sun from the warmth. So we are activating that magnificent principle of our own growth and birthing and blossoming through the warmth of this mantra. So, you may know this mantra, and if you don't, just listen along. Excuse me while I grab something. People have been asking me what I'm playing. I'm playing a Shruti box, which is an instrument from India that carries the overtones of these ancient mantras. Shruti means the heart of God. So, one second as I power up. So coming in to your heart center and feeling yourself connect to earth. Feeling yourself wherever you are seated. Allow yourself, if you're cross-legged, imagine that you are seated, rooted on Mother Earth herself. You're sitting in a chair, on a couch. Uncross your legs. Allow your feet to be on the floor. And imagine yourself drawing up the energy of Mother Earth. She wants to nourish us. And in these times of uncertainty where the energy on the planet can be very rough and jagged, full of anxiety, she asks us to connect to her. Take off your socks, walk barefoot on the earth, and receive the rich, grounding, purifying, cleansing, energizing energy. The rich, ruby red energy of Mother Earth, the lifeblood. As you draw in your breath, imagining this energy coming up from below your seat, up through your central channel, and up through the top of your head, up into the cosmos, up to the sun. So this meditation will be in as above, so below. And we reverse it, so below, as above. For the more that we connect to this earth energy, this mothering energy, we raise our vibration. And what does this mean? We allow the purity of the earth energy and the cosmic energy and the sun energy to fill us with radiance, with pure prana, with pure energy, casting out all of the discord, any toxins that we may have ingested through food or through our breath, and the purifying oxygen and the light of the sun simply showers us and penetrates our being with a radiance and a nourishment that is the blueprint of life itself, the very same thing that grows the tulips in the spring. This is the light, the cellular activation of our essential growth. So allowing your shoulders to relax, feeling your belly soften, and the curtains of your heart opening to allow the music of your soul to come to you. We sing together the Gayatri Mantra, which is an invocation of the light. Om Bhurbuva Swaha Tetsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbuva Swaha Tetsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbuva Swaha Tetsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbuva Swaha Tetsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbuva Swaha Tetsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbuva Swaha Tetsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbuva Swaha Tetsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbuva Swaha Tetsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dio Yona Prachodayat Om Bhurbuva Swaha Tatsavitur Vareniyam Bargo Devasya Dhimai Dio Yona Prachodayat Om Bhurbuva Swaha Tatsavitur Vareniyam Bargo Devasya Dhimai Dio Yona Prachodayat. Feeling the radiance of the sun connecting to your heartbeat and feeling yourself literally glowing from within. Feeling your heart as this drumbeat in your body connected to this radiance, a strong pulse. Feeling yourself a channel of this illuminated love, once activated in you, it will remain. Once activated in you, you become this warming candle, this flame of benevolence. You become the embodiment of the divine light. You are switched on and you cannot be turned off. As you feel, perhaps at times, dimming, connect back to this heartbeat, to the sun. Go outside. Place your hands on your heart. Feel that you are a being of this ineffable effulgence, this divine light. Grow your roots into Mother Earth and be like the tree, the plant, the flower. Receive, receive, receive. For all beings on planet Earth, the light of love. Om Bhurbuva Swaha Tatsavitur Vareniyam Bargo Devasya Dhimai Dio Yona Prachodayat Om Bhurbuva Swaha Tatsavitur Vareniyam Bargo Devasya Dhimai Dio Yona Prachodayat And so, we come to the close of today's virtual circle. I thank you, each one of you, for coming today, for bringing your light, for being here now, for agreeing to say a holy yes to being the light you are in this world. I love you. Deep bow of gratitude to you. And I want to convey, can you feel it? Feel it. Feel the excitement. Feel the joy rising heart to heart between us. Because we are this. We have come to be this. And there is a new song that is being generated from the very earth of what is dying away, from the very depths of the mud, of what we are experiencing right now as a planetary experience together. That the image that through the darkness and the muck of what we are having together as this human experience is exactly the experience of the lotus rising through the mud. And our blueprint of our blossoming is seated within each one of us. And the light of the sun, we can feel it through the Gayatri mantra. It's there. It's warming us. It's saying, tilt your face to the sun, just as the sunflower or the crocus does. Receive all of the love and the encouragement that I have for you, says the divine light. You cannot fail. You came to succeed. We came to be this glorious. Yes. So trust the unfolding. This is the end, for now, of the 10 Days of Lightness. But there are some other things in the works, so please subscribe to my page, follow me on Facebook, and you will get notifications for upcoming events. I will also, in the link, have a link to my YouTube channel where I'm going to be curating all of these videos. So there are 10 hours now of breathing practices, mantra, meditations, wisdom teachings, all to help you ground in the truth of your being in a way that you can relax into these times and grow your resilience, grow your radiance. And one thing that I want to mention is that I'm going to be co-creating with the good of the whole, my dear friends, Shelley Darling and Julie Krull in the States. Well, they're worldwide. Good of the Whole is doing something right now called the Connection Field, and I will also put a link to that. So starting this Thursday, I'm going to be hosting another beautiful hour of power called Giving Voice to the Heart. It will be at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every Thursday. So look for that. I invite you to come and let's continue this virtual circle of heart connection. Let's continue this conversation of how we are here to uplift each other, to support each other's growth and blossoming. That feels good. So thank you so much. I love you. Be well, be wise. You are wondrous beings of light. Until we meet again, much love.